Alright. Welcome to another Star Wars trading card game video. It's been a while since I've done one. So I'm trying a new camera angle. I have a small tripod that's about yay big. That's currently the webcam set up with, trying to give you a different view because the top view I had with my larger tripod, kind of the cards were kind of light was shining on them. So I hope with this way it's kind of easier to see the cards and the positions as we go here. I put out some cards already just to test this, and I hope it works. Um, so I'm gonna do the quick build setup here, just to get things started here. Um, okay, so I will be showing the cards as we go. Um, just have to bear with me here because I got a lot of new cards and I've kind of mummed around with a couple new decks. Um, okay. I think honestly the key to this game is I'm gonna actually see if I can use a, because my shadow is kind of, yeah, this light sucks. Okay. Um. So the key to this game is, I think, that the initial build step, as I probably have mentioned before, to get out key units in each area. Um, Again, for new people to this game, this is a dead card game. It was last played, I believe, in 2012. The last set came out, but there has been an independent website that's been keeping this game alive even up to right now. So you can do your research on it. Long story short, essentially the object of the game is for a player to control 2 out of 3 areas, meaning, so as you can see with my light side, I have what's called character look arena, ground arena, and space arena. You have to control 2 of the 3, meaning you have to knock out all the other units in that area and you win the game. So I'm not going to go over like the rules and continue, but I will be showing you cards and play. So first of all, uh, Death Star 2, Bombard 10, speed of 10, 14, 14. Basically, this is a big ass unit in space. Not only does it have 14 attack and 14 health, but it can basically attack the ground unit with 10 dice of damage if it wants to. But it costs a whole whopping 13. Okay. So this deck, I just want to be reminded of this deck. So this deck here, I actually just made. It's got a mixture of creatures and a little bit of Bombard, a little bit of Jedi. It's not the greatest because my main decks, my main dark side decks are over there. The light side here is Mace Windu's Jedi deck. So essentially, you're gonna have um, you know, I was gonna say Tie Fighters, X Wings, and um, like separate Jedi. You're gonna have fleets. Ground is gonna have a mixture, kind of like various rebel units. Um, this is key card to get out here. It's a boom gun that does ion cannon 10, meaning it can fire at my space units. So I'm just gonna shuffle that back in. Okay, so build step, the way the build step works in quick terms, one player goes, puts a card down with a cost of, and I did 13 here. Then the light side goes, they have to exceed the build cost of 13. Then the dark side goes and back and forth. And you each have a total of 30 build points in the initial build phase. Once those points run out, then the game begins. So I have Kit Fisto, Jedi, 40 speed, 4/5. As a reminder, speed is how you determine each unit and it goes at what point. The faster, the better. Dark side wins ties. He does pay two force evade two. In the ground, there is a speed 30, critical 2, 2, 3. The next swing escort, 50 speed, 2, 2, accuracy 1, shield 1. And its special ability is this unit gets +2 power as long as you have another starfighter in the space marine. So, ow, 8 and 11. So I have 11. That's 13. Um, I will throw in a. So this will bring it to 14 build. Uh, it's a 20 speed, 1/3, and I could put this in the build zone and draw a card. Um, Play only during my build step. Very nice card, actually. Okay. So now I'm at the light side's ahead by 14. And always draw up to 7 when you're doing this phase, as always. And the dark side goes. Um, just let's see. Drop a 6 creature. So what this does here is it's costs 1 less if I have a aquatic location in play, but I don't. But again, in the initial build step, the text on the card means nothing. So if it's something like when this card comes into play, it does something, it doesn't work in the initial build step. As just FYI, this has stun 5, speed of 30, and is a 5/6. So I am dark side's up to 19. And drop 7 again. All right. So I'm gonna put Luke's X-Wing into play. 4 build, 50 speed, 3, 2. Accuracy 1 means it adds +1 to each dice roll, attack roll. And this has shields 1, so -1 dice of anything attacking it. So 18. Dark side is 19. So putting Mason Windu in to make my count 26 build points. So he's a 8 drop, 60 speed, 6/7, stun 2. So whatever it hits, he hits successfully. Is -2 off that attack dice for until the end of the turn. I could pay 2 force to evade 2. So light side's at 26 build right now. Dark side. 19. Oh boy. I think I have a plan. So putting in so this is gonna tie. Light side at 26. A 20 speed, 8/8 accuracy 1, shields 1 droid. And 4 build left. I'm gonna put on Vader. He costs 10. He's a 56/6 armor, meaning things that attack him have to hit with a 5 or 6, or it doesn't hit. And I can pay 2 force, give him plus 2 power, and stun 2, and AX of 8X. So putting that in the build zone for my remaining build. I'm not going to get extra build point here. Oh, that makes sense. Ah. Okay. 4 build on Vader. Light set is 4 build. Um, I think I'll put 4 build on a capital ship. So it's 30 speed, 6/7, bombard 2. So I can attack stuff in the ground. Um, and I'll put 4 on that in my build zone. I don't have really room here for that. We'll make good of it. 4 there. Build zones are here in the back, but I don't have space. Okay. So now the game begins. The light side rolls for build. Build points. How many we get for the turn. That's an arc, not an arc. That's an arc. Come on. 3. Light side gets an extra one because there's a unit in every single arena where I do not. Dark side builds first. I gotta put all 3 on Vader. And I'm not retreating anything. So light side gets 4 build. So 3 there. And I have 1 build point left. And I'm gonna put a location into play. So these stay into play unless the other player puts one of their own character locations into the character arena. But this one, when the ground battle step starts, remove 2 damage from one of my space or ground units. And that'll be my build. And you do not draw cards um, during the first uh, for the rest of this game until the start of your turn. All right, so we got some dice in here. Tell you, man, it's good to not be coughing. Um, had such a bugger of a time with the flu lately. You know. All right. So each side gets 4 fourths. So the fourths, I'm gonna use a black dice for the dark side. Put it right here. So lower force. Same with the light side. Lower force. It is 4, but it looks different. All right. So the dark side starts off. Um, and we go to space and we determine speed. So obviously the Death Star is 10, so it's not going anywhere. Not going first anyway. So it's going to be this order. It's going to be Luke's X-Wing, X-Wing export, and even the assault ship will go. So they're all obviously attacking the Death Star here. So start with accuracy 1, 3 on the Death Star. And just checking my battle cards. Okay. Um, 2 hits. This is not a hit, even though it's accuracy 1. It would be a 3. Only 4, 5, and 6 is hit in a normal circumstance. So Death Star has 2 damage on it. Next up is the escort. Accuracy 1. So since there's another starfighter in the space unit, that's its ability. It gets +2 attack power. So it gets 4 attack power with accuracy 1 on the Death Star. Hits. This would turn into a 4, meaning it hit. This turned into a 4, meaning it'll hit. The 1 doesn't hit. So it's 5 damage on it already. This is the danger with having big stuff like this in space on the initial outgo, because it won't go first. And thinking if I should use bombard. So we got 2. No, I'm gonna attack the Death Star for 6, but it doesn't have any bonus for that attack. So that's 8. 1 hit, 2 hits. The rest don't hit, so this is at 7. So it's halfway dead. And Dark Side does not have any battle cards to prevent damage at the moment. So now this goes. Trying to think. Bombard. Should have put this into reserve, but I didn't think of it. Well, these ships are annoying, so I'm going full 14 attack on this one here that gets the +2. Let's get a lot of dice out here. I'll re-roll any that are okay, so got them all. So 14 dice coming at that little ship. Oh, that was a total bag roll. Actually, not too bad. So These don't hit. So 6 hits from the Death Star on this guy. And even if I use the not sure if I'm gonna waste my battle cards with that right now. Thinking if I blow this up, I'll have control space and character and ground. I can always retreat. So pay 1 force and then 3 force. So my side is no more force. 3 force, prevent 3, 1 force to prevent 2. So this would only take 1 from all that. And you can only do that with battle cards. So like Jedi, you can see how they have like A2 of A2. You can only do that 1 time per source. So if something's attacking it, and you can't go pay 2 force of A2 and then pay 2 force of A2. You can't do that. But with battle cards, you can play as many battle cards as you have force or are able. So that's space. And it's going to be a real shit show for the Death Star now because you got all of them are going next turn unless I retreat Death Star. So let's go to ground, and Dark Side wins ties. So ironically, this goes first with stun 5 with 5 attack, and I'm going after this one here, which does the critical 2. If you can see that. 5 dice. Wow, that was a total garbage roll. But don't have a response to that. So this will take 1 damage and essentially stunned for the round, meaning that it can't attack anything. Now, normally with the speed, this would go because it's got 30, but it can't attack. It's stun 5. So that's that. Now we go back and forth. Dark side wins the 20 speed here. This has 20 speed. That has 20 speed. Like I said, I should have retreated that card because I can draw cards with this, and I didn't think of it. So this goes with 8 attack at accuracy 1, and I'm attacking that obviously. 6, 7, 8. That turns it into a 4. Wow. Pretty much almost all of them hit 6 damage, and I can't do anything about that. And this blows up. That's stupid on my part. I'm retreating that card. Then ground is over. Um, so the ground battle, went back and forth and damage. So next turn, this would activate because when the ground battle starts, I can remove 2 damage from either ground or space unit. So we go to characters. There's nothing to contest there, and the round ends. Each player gains 4 force. Dark side's up to 8, and the light side is at 4. You untap your Units. Draw a card each player. Okay. Um, and then roll for build. 5. So again, the light side gets one extra because I had a unit in every single arena last turn. Uh, so I'm gonna pay 3 there to put Vader in there. So I have 2 left. I'm paying 1 to put a character location into play, so that means it'll destroy that. So when the character battle step starts, choose one of my opponent's units, and I do 3 dice of damage to that character. Now, what's cool about this card, and I'm just gonna discard the light side location, is that any card like location, mission, or no mission cards yet, that deal damage to units, those units cannot use evade or prevent damage from that card. Okay. I remember when a friend of mine and we started the game, we thought we could use that. So, like, if at the start, like Mace and Kid Fisto can't use their evasions to prevent this damage, and that's really cool, making these kind of cards very powerful. So, what did I do? 3 on Vader, 1 on there. That's 5. So 1 build left, which I will put in. I'm gonna put this in the space arena. So this is another location there. When the space battle starts, asteroid field does 2 damage to each unit in the space arena. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to retreat my Death Star 2, okay, from that affecting it. Now, when the space battle starts, roll the 2 dice. Once again, because this is doing damage from a card, if these had evasion abilities, they can't use them to defend it. So basically, I'm giving the middle finger to the space arena to these guys for damaging my Death Star 2. Um, and then, because the dark side's done, um, the light side goes for build. And they have 6 because they get that extra build point because units in every arena. So I'm going to play but 5 on the shield generators. So this card, while this card's in play, the dark side can't use bombard on these ground units. And this says shields 1. And my last point of build will be on another shield generator. So I'm looking at it like this. Now that asteroid belt is out, it's going to essentially kill off my weaker units. So I have choices to make here because I'm looking at the ground. It's pretty solidified with an 8/8 and a 5/6 and a 5/6 that could stun 5. Speed wise, there's no chance because this is 30, that's 20. Dark side always wins ties. This guy's 30. This is 10, so this is going to go last. And then with the characters I'm looking at, with this card in play with Vader, it's possible these guys will do well against Vader because he would have to use force to evade. So let me think. If I get another shield generator now next turn, I'm just feeding the ground so that I like for the light side right now, these two cards suck. And I don't have any location cards and the light side hand to get rid of those. So I could just do a Hail Mary and just keep everything up and hopefully they survive. All right, well, let's see what happens. Got no battle cards in the light side hand. The dark side does, but it's a buff. I don't know if you can read that. So essentially, I pay X force. I can give one of my units in any arena that much power for its attack. But defensively, I have no battle cards in the defensive department. So as a dark side player, I'm hoping that these two cards will make a difference in the game. All right, so Space Arena starts first. This location triggers. So 2 dice of damage to each unit in there. Garbage roll. So nothing happens here. I'm going to use the Bombard 2 with this to attack this accuracy 1 unit. And totally not hit nothing. Wow. All right, space is done because I retreated the Death Star. Round goes with speed. This is first. 5, 6, stun 5. Brutal. Going after that again. Critical 2 guy. 3 to 5. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. That would basically destroy him. And he's discarded. Okay. Next speed up will be him. Accuracy 1, shields 1. Going after this. So 4, 8 with accuracy 1. Oh, right. This thing has shields. My bad. See, I always have to double read the card. So 7. Hits, 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 hits. These two do not. And exactly 5. Boom. Gone. Wow. Okay. Now we go to the character arena. This location triggers. And 3 dice of damage. Hopefully I roll well. Okay, I'm going on a mace. Oh, got 2. Got 2. This was a 4 and flipped over because I hit the table. Okay. Now, speed. Mace is going first with stun 2, and I can pay 2 to evade 2. And 6 dice on Vader. Can you imagine Mace and Darth Vader actually fought? So 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits. Wow. Well, Vader's going to say, screw you, and I'm going to pay 5 force to evade all 5. That's the beauty of his card. It's my favorite Vader, actually, because I can pay any amount of force to evade that match. So, no stun for you. Okay. Go to speed again. Vader's first. And get rid of Mace. So 6 attack coming back. No, I'm gonna save it. Come on, Vader, roll good. One hit, two, three. Wow, that was garbage. Mace is gonna pay 2 to V2. Gonna take 1. Lucky. Always find that Mace is lucky on the light side. All right. Kid Fisto is going to attack Vader for 4. One hit, 2 hit, 3. I mean, the guy's got armor, and still this guy's getting so using all 3 force to evade all 3. Light side has no force. That's that turn. Everything untaps. Light side gets 4 force, bringing them up to 6. Dark side's up to 4 force because I used all of my force. The whole 8 because Mace was a bitch. Draw a card. Light side draws a card. And then roll for build. 2. So neither light side or dark side gets an extra point because missing units and zones. So 2 is bogus. Oh, what? I'm gonna put a TIE fighter out, but I'm gonna keep it in the retreat zone just in case I have to pull those guys up to control an area. Unless actually, no, taking that back and putting 2 on Darth Sidious. So this Darth Sidious card, basically, he's a 45/6. Pay 3 of A2, and each of my opponent's activated abilities costs 2 more to do. So if I get him out, it's going to help Vader considerably. And then Dark Side's done because I retreated. I keep Death Star retreated. 2 build points for the light side. Put on a shield generator. What's that for that? I gotta get some water. Okay. Now we go to space. That triggers. Garbage roll again. Bombard 2 on this. Actually, that has shields 1. So this would only get 1 attack on it. Of course it is. One, one dice. Oh well. Space is done. Ground is done. Character. 3 dice of damage, and I'm going after Mace again. 1 hit. Come on. Wow. Mace is the luckiest bastard. Alright, well, Mace goes first with his 6 dice. On Vader. One hit, two hit, three. I'm gonna evade all that. Down to one force in the dark side. Vader goes. And it's gonna be 6 dice on Mace. Because I want to get rid of him. 2 hits? Come on. Wow. Told you, Mace is like the champion of lucky. 4 coming to Vader from Fisto. 1 hit. I'm gonna use the force to evade that hit. Vader went, but that round's over. One tap. Gain 4 force. Right side's up to 8 force. They had 4 from before. We draw. I think I might have to pitch cards. Yeah, at the end of the turn. Okay. Or roll for build. Ooh, that's gonna help, man. Dark side goes. Sidious is in play. All 6 I'm putting on him. So now Mace's evasion and Fisto's evasion will now cost 4 force to do. Okay, was that a 3? Okay, light side goes. 6. So all 6 on Plo Koon. Right, so we go into the space. Finally. So this dies. This dies. Because it did 2 damage. This gets 2 damage on it. Cool. Still alive. It's going to bombard that. Oh yeah, shields 1. And does not hit. That's cool. Nothing aground. Character. Mace is still faster. Of course he is, because why wouldn't he be? 6 attack. On Vader. Oh, wait. I have to do that. Right. Location C. Obviously, I'm going to target Mace Windu. 2 hits. Nice. Up to 5. All right, back to Mace. Attacking Vader. Of course he hits. 3, 4, 5. Evading all 4. He takes 1. Vader's going after Mace because I'm sick and tired of him. What the hell? 1 hit. Hey. Wow. Terrible roll. Vader, you suck. All right, speed. This would be Plo Koon because he's 50. So 5 on Vader, which, that's probably going to hit all 5 because I have no force left. No, he does not. Wow. Back to speed. Sidious wins the tie for 40. He's going after Mace because I don't like him. I think I've said that. 3 hits. So paid 2. Takes 1. Still alive. Fisto on Vader. 4. Of course he does. That's 3. The Mace in the light side is one of the most annoying light side Jedi in the whole game. If you get Mace and Yoda at the same time, you control character in the light side, unless for the dark side, the best characters is obviously Vader. You combine him with Sidious and maybe Darth Tyrannus. But on the light side, I give the edge to the light side just because of the combination of Mace and um, Yoda. Okay, well, that's the end of the round. Gain force. I had to pitch some cards. So I think I'll pitch two space because I'm not controlling space this game. I forgot to pitch a card last turn, and I might as well because I had like 8 cards. So I'm gonna just do that now and roll for build. Oh, 6. Okay. Yep. Dark Tyrannus is coming out. So this Dark Tyrannus, he's a 50, 5, stun 2. I pay 2 and evade 2. All 6 going in. Now it's on the character. Right side, 4 there, 2 there. Um, okay. So with her, as long as Mace window is in the character arena, she gets paid 1 force of 8, 3. And I can put her in reserve and I gain a force. I'm wondering if I should do that. Mace is about to get smoked. Because essentially, without Mace in the arena, she's useless. She's a 43-4 attack power, so I'm putting her in the build zone. Then I'm going to use her and bump my force up by 1. And that's the build step. Okay, go to space. So 2 dice of damage from the asteroid field location. No hits. Bombard on this 1 because of the shield on him. Of course it is. Okay. Fucking Mace goes. Hopefully this thing will kill him. The location triggers and the character. Of course not. Doesn't hit shit. Going after Vader. 2 hits. Vader evades 2. Um, kind of put these in their speed orders. So Mace went. Then Vader goes. Vader goes, and then Tyrannus goes, and then Plo Koon goes, then Sidious, and then Kid and Fisto. The Vader, I'm going after Mace. I'm gonna kill that bastard. 3 hits. Even if he evaded 2, he dies. Finally got rid of Mace. Thank God. He's an annoying character. Okay. Moving the train down. Uh, Tyrannus goes with his stun 2, and I'm going after Plo Koon because just as a reminder, as long as there's another Jedi, um, in the character arena, which there is, he gets an extra attack dice, so he's 5/5, meaning he's a 6/5. So Tyrannus is going after Clocoon with 5, with stun 2. 3 hits. So a 4 force because of that. A 2, he takes 1. He is stunned 2 though. Okay. So Plo Koon goes after Vader. So he's stunned 2. Still gets 4 because of the special ability, so really stun didn't matter. And he doesn't hit because of armor. Okay. Sidious goes, winning tie for speed. 5, and I'm going after Locoon here. 2 hits. And he takes it like a champ because I don't have enough force on the light side to do anything. Kid Fisto's going after Vader for 4 attack 4. Got 1 hit, which I avoid with evade. And gain 4 force. So same with the dark side. Thank God I got rid of mace. Holy moly. All right. This is not actually in the round. This I have retreated. I just didn't say anything because they would have got obliterated by these. All right. So which player draws a card? Okay. Roll for builds. 1. That sucks, especially with the light side. I'm gonna put so putting 1 on this Tuscan Jedi. Pay 1 force, evade 1, and damage from him can't be prevented. He is, however, 8 to build. So the card I just picked up, I'm keeping that retreated. And keeping her in that spot, and she's going to tap to gain 1 force. So light side has 6 force because that's going to help against that ability. Right now, for the light side, this is killing at this location. Move that in there a little bit. Um, Killing this off slowly. I control dark side controls ground, and then with this card doing 3 damage helps. And then with Darth Sidious out making abilities cost 2 more is hurting these Jedi on this side. So it's not looking good for the light side. I don't know why I did light side's build face first. I just noticed that. I will put on Elite Guardian. I'm going to put the 1 build point for the dark side. Can't play it anyway. Pay 1 force to intercept, meaning he can jump in the way of attacks, and pay 1 force to retaliate 3. And he has accuracy 1, so he's a decent character. Either way, I couldn't get these characters out for the turn. Get some water over here. All right. Let me know here down in the comments if you like this view. Okay, build's over. We go to space. This location triggers. One hit. Then the bard's going to go after that with one dice. Of course, nothing happens in round. We go to character. So because Mace is gone, it's going to be interesting with speed here now, but this location triggers. And I'm going after Plo Koon with this location for 3 dice. 2 hit. It kills him. So there's only one Jedi in this arena, technically. Oh yeah, this cough has been bothering me for months. And for you, don't alarm. It's because it's dry air, dry winter, so my throat dries up very fast, and it's annoying. Okay, so that went off. So speed. Pretty much everybody goes first in the dark side here. So I'm going to use Vader's Vengeance. Battle card. Pay any amount of force. Choose one of my units in any arena and gets that much power. So I'm using all 5 of my force. Just to get you to look at that again. Discard that now. Giving Vader 5 attack. So he is attacking 6 and 9 altogether on him. And there is nothing in the light side hand to prevent that. One, two, three, four. Wow. What a shit roll. So he has to pay double to evade 2. So bringing the force down to 2. He takes he evades 2, takes 2. All right. Tyrannus Ghost. 5 attack dice, stun 2 on Fisto. I'm going to re-roll that. I didn't know what that was. 4 hits. Wow. Because the light side only has 2 force left, he cannot evade it. Takes all 4 and is destroyed. Oh my god, this cough. Bear with me as I get a cough candy. Oh, I sound like I'm 80. All right. So, that battle that battle was very much battle of attrition, mainly for the light side because um, of those locations I had out, and because the Light side didn't have any answers for the locations. Pretty much that is how the game went. So the light side had character there. Ground they didn't. In my hand I had space. But with the Death Star 2 almost being killed, that's why I put the asteroid location on the dark side into play to get rid of those little cards. And the light side didn't have anything to respond to damage. So like didn't draw like battle cards to prevent three locations in the deck, but didn't get to them. Another prevent three damage. Um, Mace Windu was all the way in the bottom. I couldn't pump him up. Like he's all the way in the middle of the deck. Another prevent damage. Like all the prevent damage is basically in the middle bottom of the deck. So in that essence, there, why the dark side won that there. Huh. So the light side has not won a single game of all the games I've played, which is crazy. And yet another chalk up for the dark side. So I'm just putting putting the cards away. So all in all, I will say that my lot that I did get from all the deliveries, I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get every single card. Still missing a Boba Fett card. There's a couple of Vaders I don't have. I got like the main Vaders, the expensive Vaders. Didn't get all the Luke Skywalker ones. Didn't get all the Han Solo ones. I wish I got more Millennium Falcon cards because it would have been nice to have doubles of that. I did get two Crate Dragons, but I wasn't able to play in that game. They were in that deck, the Dark Side deck, but I didn't get them out. Um, but with all the cards that I did get in a lot, I got a lot of ones that I never collected before, and that's awesome. And I'm pretty proud of my collection now. And there's like a little booklet that was in the big black box I have with all my cards. It's the instruction manual for the original. I think this was the first or second set. Um, and the whole entire run of the Star Wars game. Anyway, that's this game. Just a little bit over an hour, but hope you enjoyed it. Don't look at my fat gut on the table. It's part of the table. That's it. It's part of the table. I will see you in the next video, and let me know. If you've looked at any rules on the game or are interested. Anyway, have a good day.